Here with Kevin Kelly, former featherweight champion, three-time featherweight champion.
Yes,
and you still look like a champion today.
Thank you. You know, I'm enjoying the festivities, interaction with the public, interaction with the people. The Hall of Fame this is revolutionizing sport. It's taking everybody that has some interest in boxing, that love boxing, and put them in a room with us, with the chance to interact with them. Very interactive. Got a Hall of Fame ring right there, Hall of Fame stuff over there. Heavy bags, speed bags. I got a fight machine called the Strike Back System in the front of the place. Very interactive. You got to come out. You have to come out and have fun. It's a great place to have fun. I mean, we're sweating, having a great time.
Kevin, can you tell us a little bit about your career as a fighter? And I know you were a New Yorker, you were Golden Glove champion numerous times. I see you still got your Golden Gloves around your neck here.
Yes.
And I have.
You got his too.
I have mine too. They have identical gloves. I have two sets of these here when I won the gloves in New York. As a flyweight and as a bantamweight.
I won them twice too.
Yeah?
Both featherweight.
Featherweight, okay. Well, anyway, now here we're in Las Vegas, Nevada, where you live. You reside in Las Vegas. And now we finally have a Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. But people come out here to see champions like yourself. You're one of the great champions, one of the most loved fighters in the world, in the history of boxing. And here we have, finally we got a home, a Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. This is a place that, I mean, we just opened up today for the first time. I came up with the idea, talked to these guys 4 weeks ago, and within the last 2 weeks, they put this whole place together. I even took my ring from my house that I have in my gym. I put it up in here. You know, and,
thank you for that very much.
You know, and here we are putting up a lot of memorabilia that we have from some of the referees, Richard Steele, myself. You got Diego Corrales, and you got so many fighters, and yourself in here.
Tommy Hearns, Duran.
Tommy Hearns. We got your robe, we got your trunks, Flash.
Johnny Tapia.
Johnny Tapia, and you know, you had how many pro fights did you have?
72 pro fights, 60 wins, 10 defeats, 2 draws, 39 KOs.
I mean, I'm afraid of you, brother.
Oh, but I broadcasted my whole career too.
So
commentary, I'm doing 360 promotions right now. That's very good for Tom Loeffler. Here's Triple G. He's got a new middleweight coming called Bochuck, so watch out for him. He's 14-0, 14 knockouts. Yeah, well, I'm doing the card once a month.
Well, that's you know, Kevin Kelly. You know, you really are an inspiration to so many young folks out there, and to some of us out here as referees. And we always, when we referee your fights, we always make sure that we enforce the rules, but first and foremost, was watching out for the safety of the fighters.
Yes.
And you are one of the cleanest fighters out there in boxing. You always gave us a clean fight. You gave us a great fight, the kind of fight that the fans wanted to see in boxing. I mean, remember the fights that you had, some of the great ones. I remember you fought Prince Nassim Ahmed at Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
And one of my colleagues, Benji Estevez, was the referee for that fight. And I mean, and since then you have still come back and had so many more championship fights. Such an entertaining fighter that you were, not only inside the ring but outside the ring as well.
Yes, I want to give the people what. If I thought of like this, if I was watching a boxing match, what do I want to see? You learn and practice your craft so good, so that you're good at it, that it's not just a good boxer, but it's a good showman, because it's all about show too. You know, it's like I tell people, Prince, all the time. I'm not just gonna beat you, I'm gonna beat you in style, right? And Prince said the same thing to me. You wanna go out there and be an ambassador for the sport. Exactly. You wanna be remembered and revered. Me, you wanna look back in hindsight and say one day, oh, that kid was one of the best. And that was my goal. Yeah. I retired in 2009, I started boxing in '88. So I hope I did enough to leave those fans with memories for a lifetime.
Now, who are the top fighters that you see today, very entertaining fighters in the sport game today? Who are your favorites right now?
My favorite guy, I think, compared to all the guys out there to watch, is Teofimo Lopez. I think Teofimo is the future of the lightweight division. Probably move to welterweight. I like him a lot. Checo, I like what he's doing. Errol Spence, I think he needs to get into more fights. This game is called boxing. You need to get out there and chase the challenges down.
Well,
Make those guys fight you.
Now, Errol Spence is fighting Sean Porter.
Gonna be a good fight.
I mean, if you're going to fight a very tough opponent.
Yes, Errol Spence is the boogeyman of the game, they say, a welterweight division. But I'm waiting for guys to match up. I think Keith Thurman and Sean Paul is a good fight. I believe that, I like Alexander Usyk. A friend of mine, Colin Gates, the CEO of Sucker Punch, brought it to my attention that Alexander Usyk is the next creation in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, he's coming up for the
cruiserweight. And a
weight.
lot of guys are avoiding him.
Right.
So I understand that. In the game, I couldn't get a title shot. I was 36-0. and they avoid you when they know that you can get beat. So Alexander Usyk, Teofimo Lopez are the future of this game.
Yeah, he's a Brooklynite. He's a young fighter. For parents come from Honduras. They never had a champion from Honduras. And he's telling me, Joe, I want to be the next champion from Honduras. I want to represent my country.
Yeah.
And he's definitely a good knockout artist. He's got great skills. He's young, and Bob Arum, Top Rank Promotions have them on contract, and he looks very promising. So you really got a good eye on a good champion.
Yeah, well, I've been watching because I commentate fights. I'm seeing a new young and up-and-coming talent. So I'm watching the boxing game and how it's going to modify. Not what the press is telling you, but what I see in the game itself, the heartbeat, the life. Teofimo Alexander Usyk, I believe nobody's talking about Alexander Usyk because he's a threat.
Yeah.
He's a threat. And at the end of the day, you don't want to bring a guy like that to the heavyweight division, but he's coming.
Okay, talking about the heavyweight division, now most recently, a couple of weeks ago, we had a surprising upset in the heavyweight championship with Andrew Ruiz stopping Anthony Joshua. I mean, nobody saw that one coming.
Nobody. Joshua did not look like the Joshua that I believe, and I told people this. Boxing is 90% psychological like all sports are. And Joshua looked like he was thrown. He's fighting Baby Miller, who got busted on drugs. And then what happened was they throw Ruiz in. That psychologically, you box, it could throw you. Because it threw him, and it's like he didn't seem like he was there. Right. And then he was more surprised when he got knocked down. So now I'm confused, I'm frustrated, I'm baffled. This guy knocked me down. So Anthony Joshua, what I would do if I was him, I wouldn't rematch that man right away. What I would do is let's fix the problem. Go out, get a fight, no TV, and see if you are back, if you can function. Well, what's missing? What's broken?
Well, back in boxing, when you get a defeat like that, your technical knockout, sometimes you lose your confidence. And it's a little tough for some fighters to come back. Some can make it happen, but he got to let that go and make sure he fights a fighter for a tune-up fight to make sure that he gets his confidence level back where it was before. I mean, he was an outstanding.
Don't let him talk him into a rematch right away.
No rematch right away. It'll be a big mistake. He got to go back to the drawing board and see where they make the mistakes and psychologically see where he's at again. Maybe he can come back because he's young. He's 29 years of age. He has a lot of talent. He's strong. But you know what worries me? They don't have no muscles on the chin. And that's what happens sometimes. Some guys have a glass chin. They can't take it. Now, he's been exposed, so who knows what's going to happen next? Well,
the big thing, I hope a good comeback from him. Not taking up for Ruiz. Congratulations, Ruiz. You made history. You're a Hall of Famer automatically. You're the first Mexican heavyweight champ of the world. So you made history right away. Good efforts. He saw opportunity, took advantage of it.
Well, you heard it there from Kevin Kelly. Joe Cortez here with Fairburn Firm.